I'll be with you in a minute, guys. I'm just going to get through some analytics, and we'll get into today's session. Just give me a brief second. Today's comedy reel. Right into today's session. Happy New Year to everybody. Big shout out to everybody that's coming in. Really appreciate it. I think who's in here? Just give me a second. We got to get got to go to the analytics. We'll get the music started. Restart it. Say, hey, big shout out to Babe's channel. Woo! Big shout out. So, thanks for coming. Como está? Yeah. Tagalog, for people who don't understand Tagalog. And reason why we're coming in is to help everybody get educated in SHIB. No, we're here to host a raffle. Raffle. Hold on 2 seconds, guys. I'll get the music going back in so that I can share the links. There we go. Share the links now. Hi, everybody. Just sharing some more links here. Let me get you started. Hold on to your white socks. We're gonna get you going. Going to get you in. Hi, everybody, and thanks for coming in. Just getting things underway right now. There we go. All right, so just posting live events. Okay, hold on a second here. We're going to get right into today's session. We don't want music.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to another edition of This Is Your Life. This is SHIB Worldwide 50/50 Raffle. Woo! And we're going to hoot and howl till the cows come home. Okay, so the update on the SHIB 50/50 Raffle. We did not sell any tickets, just so that everyone knows. We didn't sell any tickets at all. So in the last 24 hours, we carry over to the next 24 hours. Hopefully we can get the raffle going, because driving the raffle will mean that everybody benefits immediately from the raffle draw. So with the whole notoriety on it, we'll share the links for the website, because we've updated the website just a wee bit. Okay, just a wee bit. So I don't know if you like the new look, but it's worth a look anyway to see if you are empowered by it, or is it too bright now that we have the anticipation of the new raffle. Oh, I got to change the amount that we have here. Okay, hold on a second. And yeah, there you go. We have 1,483,000. Hold on, I'll share the link. We have 1,483,752 wallet holders. Woo! We're in new territory, guys. We are above and beyond, and we're adding more and more people, which is awesome. Every time we add more people coming into SHIB Worldwide 50/50 Raffle, no. Every time we have more people coming into SHIB, period, we have value adding to SHIB supply, which means that the reason why the sell-off is, again, that's that redonkulous part of it. Unfortunately, with more people coming in, you would think that people would hold off on selling it. Not a chance. They see an opportunity to sell into the crowd, and they take advantage of it. That's the truth of it. So when they see new people coming in, they take advantage of it. Now, what's going to happen eventually is all those people that are coming in are going to buy up the supply, dry it up. So then that causes another influx where we get a massive boost in SHIB's price. So the more people we bring in and buy up SHIB, the less the traders have to trade it off on a lower end. Now, they're all depending on alt season or alt catalysts, which are the people. So the catalysts are the people coming in. Okay, so a lot of people don't understand that, and a lot of people aren't talking about it. Me and Luxside are the only ones talking about it. So when we talk about the supplies drying up, we are actually meaning that people are coming in and buying up SHIB, and we have new people coming in and buying up SHIB. Now remember, we only have 1.843 million out of the entire world. That's 8 billion people out of the entire world. And how many of them want to make money? Every single one of them. I hear from 5 or 6 people a day that want to make money. They want to rob you, but they still want to make money. I said, no problem. I'll pay you, but you got to promote the website. You got to promote the channel. You got to promote Facebook. All these things you have to promote in order for us to be successful. So if you don't want to do those things, take a back seat, go with somebody else, please. Thank you very much. Have a great day. That's about the bottom of the barrel as I can get. Okay, let's get into the burns. Go through these really quickly. Last 24 hours, we had 4,170,000 SHIB burned. Woo! We want to burn how many? How much do we want to burn, Jason? Prince, how much do we want to burn? We want to burn billions, millions, hundreds of millions of SHIB. Okay, we want to burn billions and trillions of SHIB. That's what we want to do per day. If we could do that per day, if we could burn 10 trillion SHIB a day, how long before we have no supply left? Anybody? Well, in 30 days, you'll burn 300 trillion SHIB if you burn 10 trillion a day. 300 trillion gone in a month. Okay, so in less than 2 months, there's no supply. And because I have a track record, I would think that because of the track record of SHIB, we would actually see SHIB sell off. Right up until we get to about 400 trillion. Once we hit that 400 trillion and you see that mark on the bottom, there's a margin here. I'll show you this. You see this where it says here, circulating supply, it's in green. You see this over here. Okay? All of a sudden, you're seeing the opposite effect. There's more red than there is green. That means there's less supply. See where it says null addresses? That's 0 addresses, right? That means once it goes into those addresses, it's gone. This 410 trillion would be added going this way. So that would increase. So why would we want to buy tickets into the raffle? We get there faster. We get there 100% faster. And you can actually see us growing daily in price and value. Every single day we would be growing daily. So it's a worldwide event. So the message has to get out to the world. I'm shocked. I'm dumbfounded, actually. We started this in October. I put it out there. You know how many hits I had on my channel the first day that I announced it? The first week, I had 142 hits. I'm not kidding. 142 hits on the channel. There's 5 million SHIB, supposedly SHIB followers out there that want to burn SHIB quickly. There's so many people out there that want to burn SHIB. None of them want to come onto the channel and see it being burned. I have a funny feeling that a lot of them are either bots or they don't care. So I know that they shouldn't put it out there that they don't care, but that's the relevance of it. Somebody comes out and says that we want to reduce the circulating supply and increase demand at the same time. Sign me up, right? Everybody should be on the same page. Everybody should be like, wow, you know what? This will get us to the finish line faster. This will make me a multimillionaire. I better jump on board. If I'm not buying tickets, I should be promoting it so that other people can take a look at it. And maybe I don't want to buy any tickets, but I could refer other people to it so that maybe they might feel obligated or might be more proactive in buying tickets if there's more people coming in. Because the last thing anyone wants to do is have their money sitting in escrow. That means it's just holding there, waiting for a raffle draw or 30 days to come out, and then it's going to get divided up anyway. And then everybody loses on that end of it. So everybody wants to take part in it, but no one wants to show any faith in it. That's the other problem. So what's the problem? Is it because it's not reflective enough? It doesn't go through enough educational parts of it. Like, what is it? And that's what we want to talk about. And that's where I'm going with this next, right? So we had 4 million, 1 million, 82,000, 100,000, and 416,000 SHIB burned. Now, if they were to buy tickets instead of burning it directly, if they were to buy tickets, they would have to promote the channel. The channel burns SHIB, and we do it live. We promised 80% of the proceeds from Facebook and YouTube and Rumble. If we burn, it will burn SHIB with it. Have we seen that take fold? No. Why not? Exactly. Why not? So big shout out to Babes. Big shout out to Rowena. Big shout out to Wena. Big shout out to Jason. Big shout out to Jason Cox. Big shout out to Prince Williams. Big shout out to my brother Jason. Big shout out to Ethan, my son. Am I missing anybody? Oh, Leah, Gabriel, if you're out there, Gabriel. Big shout out to you. We try and keep a proactive look on things. That's what we're trying to do here. Is we're trying to engage in the people that are coming in, so that we can see how and we're growing. Right now, I have 573 subscribers. So big shout out to the subscribers. I just breached 500. I just got an email from YouTube. Yay! Right, we want to keep it rocking, keep it rolling, keep it going, so we can have everybody benefit from this. Every time we burn, you're being paid to stay. Every time we have more people coming in, you're being paid to stay because you're adding value. So yes, people are selling it. I understand they may not be selling it all. They might be selling a part of it, pay bills, whatever. But in SHIB, you don't need much. You shouldn't need very much of it to be very successful in it. We're about driving people into SHIB, period. So it's about volume, guys. It's all about volume. We want to see 50 million. No, I want to see 800 million people in SHIB. I want to see a billion, 2 billion people in SHIB. I'd rather see 2 billion people in SHIB than us burning it, tell you the honest truth. And by us getting that many people together, yes, this channel will grow very quickly. Yes, we'll start accumulating and people will start recognizing that, hey, wait a second, I could buy tickets and they're going to reduce the supply at the same time. That means it's a win-win for me. That's what I want to see. I want to see that attitude. I want to see that progressive adventure coming into it. I want to see that journey as we unfold the page of our future together as a community, because that's basically what we're doing. We're driving a community. A lot of people might think I'm crazy saying that we can easily see $3, $4, $5, $6, $7 in SHIB. People don't understand that concept, but people didn't understand that concept with Bitcoin, and they certainly didn't understand that with Solana and Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is because of how much money they accumulate in the transactions as we get close to alt season. Because during the other seasons, they don't make near as much. Their layer one blockchain slows right down, driving the values down on there. But as soon as it picks up, you're going to see those $300, $400 from Ethereum for the gas fees. Now, if they were smart, which they would be competing with Robinhood, BlackRock. Robinhood is BlackRock. Binance, Robinhood, Crypto.com, OKX, Binance. Who else is there? Gate.io. They would be competing with each other, right? All of those. Bitmart should be buying SHIB. All of these should be buying SHIB. There shouldn't be a single currency, single exchange not buying SHIB, especially in cryptocurrencies, because they know what a depleting circulating supply looks like. They know what adding value to something looks like. You're actually getting more and more people interested in what you're selling. Exactly. And is SHIB a guaranteed investment? There's no such thing as a guaranteed investment. Actually, there is. If you are constantly adding more wallet holders to your supply and you're reducing the circulating supply, you can honestly say you are a guaranteed investment strategist, because SHIB is right there. It's the only currency in the world that's reducing its circulating supply and driving up demand. And everybody needs to get on board with it. And as soon as they do, you will start seeing massive gains in your portfolio, just in SHIB alone. And that's why I keep telling everybody, do you want to put your money in somebody who you know that they have to provide you with information because they don't have to provide you with information? Because cryptocurrency don't have to provide you with any information. If you're to go to an exchange, um, NASDAQ, to get listed on that exchange, you have to follow certain criteria. You have to be able to talk to your people, like all your shareholders. You have to make them aware. You have 30 days to make them aware of any changes you do with your top end or your bottom line. So let's say I want to issue warrants. I got to give you 30 days. I got to give you 30 days notice to issue warrants. If there's a hostile takeover, I got to give you 30 days notice on that, because you can vote on it to find out if you can block it. Then, if the company goes and doesn't make any money for 4 quarters, I need to be able to ask the CEO of that company because I'm holding X amount of money in this company. I don't want it flushed. So the CEO has to go because it's taken a dive and he can't rebound it because he's no good. It doesn't matter if he's good or not. The thing is, the fact of the matter is, you have to make a decision based on it. And it doesn't matter if he's good or not because he can't, no matter what he does, he can't get retraction. So what's going to happen is everybody's got to do a complete reset with the company. But with SHIB, you don't have those problems. You don't have any middleman. You don't have a CEO, a CFO, administrative staff. You don't have any HR personnel. You have no sales reps. You got no marketing strategists. You got no analysts looking over no analyst is going to look at SHIB anyway, because of market capitalization. No. Has nothing to do with market capitalization. It has to do with the price of SHIB, period. Okay, they don't even look at stocks this low. Okay, they call them pink sheets for a reason. It doesn't matter their market capitalization. They don't look at market capitalization. The only ones that look at market capitalization is cryptocurrencies. Everyone else doesn't care. Okay, what is the price? If it's 8 zeros, I don't care if it's got $100 billion market cap. All I care about is, because what they'll do is they'll do a reverse stock split and boost it up so they can maintain their level of integrity on the stock exchange that they're currently dealing with. That's the only reason why they do it. If you looked at weed, for instance, weed lost its market share. So the only way that they could defend it is do a reverse stock split. So when they did the reverse stock split, how many people got screwed out of there? Everybody that was invested, because it went from 10 to 1, it went to $10, and then it went right back to 5. That's half your money gone, plus the split. So think about that. That's a quarter of your money turfed if you didn't sell it before the split. So you have to understand that's why we don't like it. And with cryptocurrencies, they don't have to divulge that information. They don't have to explain to you why it is that they're doing what they're doing. All they got to do is go to their board of directors who they talk to and make an informal decision of what they want to do, and then come and ask the people what they think of it after they've already made the decision. So once they make that decision, they're still going to go ahead with it no matter what the people say, because they know best. Well, in some cases that's true. In some cases that's false. Majority of it is false, because power, right? People love the fact that they've done this for you or done that for you, and they haven't done anything for you. So the whole thing is like a money grab. That's why I don't like investing in companies anymore, because unless they're making billions of dollars for you, or if they're $1 billion market cap, that at least they have that $1 billion behind them, that they can make informal decisions that are based on that. So you don't have to worry about them paying bills, paying the gas, paying the utilities, keeping the lights on. You don't have to worry about that, paying their people. You don't have to worry about that so much, because they're a multi-billion dollar company. They have no problem paying their employees. But when you're dealing with SHIB, you have none of that. Everything falls on the investor, the people who invested in SHIB. So the more people who come in and look at SHIB, that's the people who are invested or highly invested, or not invested at all. They're just looking. So we want to educate those people in SHIB. That's why we come on. We make a little bit of a general statement. I'm sorry we didn't sell 21,000 tickets to host a raffle this time around. Again, that falls upon me doing my job, trying to promote SHIB 50/50 raffle to everybody in the world. Okay, so that falls back on me. So 3 months of doing this, and we still don't have a SHIB raffle draw. That falls on me. The 80% of what we take in, of course, that's with monetization from Google, from Facebook. All that money that would be generated would go to the SHIB community in the form of a burn, right? So every time we burn, we add value to SHIB. Every time we get more people coming in, we add value to SHIB. So you have to understand those concepts. I know it's hard for some people to understand what's going on with that, but that's the truth of it. Where are we going with this? We got to go into price action. Okay. 8372. 8372. We'll do a quick update. 781. Okay. Yeah. So this is our shared link that we share. We do these all the time. We always want to show proof, right? We always do this. And the reason why I keep repeating it is because we don't have that many people coming on. So if someone comes in here for the first time, they'll understand what we do when we come on. Now, we do have open floor, open mic for anyone who wants to talk about something else. I'm more than happy to indulge you, but I'm going to warn you that SHIB is the only one that has zero governance, except for Bitcoin. Bitcoin also has zero governance. Had to whip my whistle. Okay. Let's see. Without further ado, we'll see if this is ready. Okay. I'm trying a new AI platform, guys. Bear with me. Mm-hmm. Okay, looks like I got to do that later. Okay. We already did our big shout outs to everybody that either on or coming on later. What we do is we run through a little bit of let's see, video feeds here. Let's see if we can do some let's see. Loading. Get those bags rolling. Rawhide. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see if I can give you guys.
What I wish I knew at 16 instead of 26. How to boost SHIB's value with simple steps. First up, let's talk wallets. Imagine 800 million SHIB holders. That's like increasing SHIB's price by 80,000 times more. Wallet holders means less supply available. Others of Europe their own SHIB wallet. More holders mean more trust and value. Easy, right? Now let's tackle the circulating supply. Less SHIB floating around means scarcity. And scarcity drives value up. Think of it like limited edition sneakers, fewer pairs, higher demand. So how do we get more wallet? Spread the word. Share SHIB with your friends, family, even your pets. Okay, maybe not the pets.
Not the pet.
And reducing supply? Participate in burn events or projects that take SHIB out of circulation. More wallets, less supply.
Raffle.
That's the recipe to skyrocket SHIB's value.
Exactly.
Got more ideas? Drop them in the comments. Let's make SHIB shine together.
Let's do it.
What I wish I knew at 16 instead of
SHIB, you might have heard of it.
SHIB.
It's a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, but with a dog theme. And get this, it's trying to change how we do loans. Banks, watch out, because SHIB might be coming for your lunch money. Right now, SHIB is mostly used for trading,
Enhanced
like buying
for
and
lunch
selling
money.
stuff online. But some people think it can do more. They think it can be the future of borrowing money. Imagine getting a loan,
Lending it to banks.
but with way better terms than what banks offer. That's the dream SHIB enthusiasts are selling. It all sounds a bit crazy, right? Like a dog teaching you how to do your taxes. But hey, stranger things have happened. We put a man on the moon, didn't we? Let's talk big business loans, you know, the kind that make or break giant companies. Right now, these loans come with hefty interest rates. That's how banks make their money, by taking a big cut. But SHIB wants to disrupt this system. The idea is to use SHIB to offer loans with much lower interest rates. This could save companies a ton of money. Lower
Banks
interest
lots
rates
of
could
money.
mean companies have more money to hire people, invest in research, or even
Again,
lower
eliminate the
prices
middleman.
for consumers. That's the utopian vision anyway. Of course, there are challenges. Convincing giant corporations to trust a dog-themed cryptocurrency is a tough sell.
No, it's not.
But hey, stranger things have happened, right? Remember those pants with all the pockets? Big businesses aren't the only ones who could benefit from SHIB loans. Imagine what lower interest rates could do for small businesses and everyday people looking to buy a home. Small businesses are the backbone of our economy, but they often struggle to get affordable loans. SHIB could provide a lifeline, allowing them to expand, hire more employees, and thrive. And what about mortgages? For many people, buying a home is a distant dream because of high interest rates. SHIB could make homeownership a reality for more people, leading to stronger, more stable communities.
Independent brokerage
It
firm.
all sounds a bit too good to be true, right? Like
No.
finding a $20 bill in your old jeans, but then realizing it's actually just a receipt for a $20 salad. But hey, a dog can dream, can't it? Hold on to your hats, folks, because SHIB isn't stopping at personal and business loans. It's aiming for something even bigger: national debt. Countries around the world are drowning in debt. It's a serious problem with no easy solutions. But wait, what's that I hear? Is that the faint bark of a Shiba Inu offering a solution? The idea is to use SHIB to refinance national debts at lower interest rates. This could save countries billions, freeing up money for essential services like healthcare,
Trillions.
education, and infrastructure.
Trillions.
Of course, convincing entire governments to put their faith in a decentralized cryptocurrency is a tall order. It's like trying to teach a cat to fetch. But hey, maybe SHIB has a few tricks up its sleeve.
It does. And it's called reduction in SHIB circulating supply.
Hey there, financial enthusiasts. Today I'm diving into something that could seriously boost your profits: the SHIB Worldwide 50/50th Raffle. Now I know what you're thinking. How can a raffle do that? Let me break it down for you. Imagine every retailer from your local fast food chain to high-end jewelry stores adopting this strategy. Here's how it works. Businesses buy a substantial amount of SHIB tokens. Then, for every item sold, they write off a small percentage, say $1. Half of this amount goes towards reducing the SHIB circulating supply. What's the benefit for businesses? Well, most of this cost is covered by government incentive programs designed to reduce inflation. Essentially, it's a win-win. By reducing the circulating supply of SHIB, the value of the remaining tokens can increase, and increased token value means higher profits for those holding SHIB. But that's not all. This strategy also promotes real-world financial literacy. As more businesses adopt this model, it creates a domino effect, benefiting everyone involved.
Snowball.
It's like turning everyday transactions into a small investment for the future. So whether you're a business owner or simply a SHIB enthusiast, this raffle model offers a unique opportunity to boost profits and contribute to financial stability. Start exploring the SHIB Worldwide 50/50th Raffle today and watch your financial prospects soar. All right, that's all for now. Stay savvy, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Thinking. So while it's doing that, let's look at some aspects. Oh, thanks, Rowena, for coming. Thanks, Wena. Thanks, Wena, for making sure that, yeah, ha ha ha. Okay, so I don't know if you saw the video or not, but for those that saw the video, Jason, if you're there, Jason Cox, if you're there, Prince, if you're there, I just showed another AI video. I'm still waiting for another AI video to pop up here. Um, okay. Let's see if I can put it into. It won't work. It's right here. That doesn't want to. Video. Yeah, video game. She played me. Oh, Mandy. Well, it's Monday, right? So it's recap Monday. So that's what we're doing now is recapping. Let's see if we got something going on here. Yes. Boom, baby. So it's recap Monday for all those that missed it. We're at 12% right now and climbing. Okay, so we're ready to enhance our fine tuning with recap Monday. So we had a bit of a sell off on Sunday, which we normally get. So it's nothing new for the cryptocurrencies. Manipulation in when we see a massive sell off in all cryptocurrencies. Again, we're waiting for that breakout from SHIB where it's going to get from underneath the umbrella of Bitcoin and start its own fundamental movement. And that's going to happen very soon, within the next few months, because we have the alt season starting right now. So that's going to be a major push to the upside. We're predicting right around the 305, 306 range. We should see a lot higher than that, but I don't want to anticipate because what could happen is there's a couple things that could happen. This is why I hate predictions. There's a few things that could happen. One is the banks could figure out what SHIB is all about because Robinhood's buying it, but which means BlackRock is buying it. But BlackRock's also buying a lot of cryptocurrencies on top of that, so it might get lost in the flux. We got JP Morgan that's just started into the cryptocurrencies, so they're just looking into the cryptocurrencies. If they figure out that SHIB is reducing its circulating supply, it could be the end of this decimal where we're competing with Bitcoin for dominance, only because it has zero governance. So when they try to look up the governance of SHIB, they're going to come into the ecosystem. When they come into the ecosystem development team, if they look beyond the ecosystem development team, because all they know how to do is what Trudeau knows how to do, is lie about everything. Everything is good under the sun, but nothing's good for SHIB, right? SHIB's on its own. It has no governing body. It has no. They don't say that. What they say is we are in control of SHIB. That's what they say. we're in control of which direction it goes. In fact, if there's someone competes with them like me, competing with them, they don't like it. In fact, they hate it because anyone burning SHIB should be part of them. They went after Matthew Perry. They went after Matthew Perry. They went after Lola for trying to promote other aspects of SHIB. Nope, they wouldn't have it. And then they banned her from X. So they didn't ban her; they shut down her account. Now I don't know how they got her account shut down because she's a paying customer. If you're a paying customer in something, you should have access to it. So we're getting ready to start this video. So without further ado, we'll be starting this very quickly as it is finished uploading. Then I got other videos I'm going to add later on, see if they come up. This one is 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Hey everyone. So you've probably heard a lot about Shiba Inu or SHIB, the meme coin that's been making waves in the crypto space. But today I'm diving into a bold investment strategy that could potentially 10x your money. Intrigued? Let's dive right in. Imagine this. You decide to invest $10.95 million into SHIB. That's right, a whopping $10,950,000. This would get you around 500 billion SHIB tokens at their current low price. Sounds wild, right? Here's where it gets interesting. If the circulating supply of SHIB decreases, even by a small amount, the value of your investment could skyrocket. Let's say SHIB's price increases by just 50 cents. That small bump would increase the value of your 500 billion SHIB tokens by 10x. That's right, turning your $10.95 million into a staggering $109.5 million. Now I know what you're thinking. Is this even possible? The key here is understanding the dynamics of supply and demand. If SHIB remains low and more retailers and investors start buying it up, the demand increases while the supply diminishes. This pressure can push the price upwards, creating significant gains for those who got in early. But remember, investing in cryptocurrencies is not without its risks. Prices can be highly volatile and market conditions can change rapidly. Always do your own research and consider your risk tolerance before diving in. So, there you have it. A high-stakes, high-reward strategy for potentially 10xing your investment in SHIB. Are you ready to take the plunge? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash that like button if you found this insightful, and don't forget to subscribe for more crypto tips and strategies. Until next time, happy investing.
Sorry about the math, guys, but it's off. But anyway, you get the general gist of it. The SHIB 50/50 raffle is supposed to make you a millionaire. That's the truth of it. That's what we're geared for. That's what we're setting up for. Is to make everybody who gets into the 50/50 raffle. No, for everyone who takes part, make sure that the word gets out in SHIB so that everybody can benefit from it. We don't want to get anyone left behind. That's the truth of it. So that's the general gist of it. Okay. So yeah, that's your videos. Now the math on the last one was off. 10x your money is easy. 100x is a different story. Got to do a few more little different things, or we get a lot more people coming in. So that would be more promoting SHIB 50/50 raffle. So if the world started promoting SHIB 50/50 raffle, we could absolutely see this just explode. And we would see a massive drive into the SHIB, period. The circulating supply will look after itself, guys. Once organizations figure out that reducing the circulating supply adds to their value, they'll be buying a massive amount of SHIB. They will not stop buying SHIB because they know that by buying it, reducing the circulating supply adds value to their bottom line and roughly 4x their money every single time they reduce it. So that is a massive statement, right? That's an underlying factor that they have to buy it and then wait and see, right? If you only do $500, obviously you're not going to 5x your money right away. You're not going to turn it into $2,000. No. It doesn't work that way. You have to do massive amounts of burns in order for you to see that kind of stability because you need to bring in more people. Now, that's what the SHIB 50/50 raffle was all about, was to bring in more people, get everybody excited again, get everybody involved into coming in and being part of something bigger than themselves. So what I mean by bigger than yourself is it's not related to one person making a difference. It's related to a million, 100 million, 500 million, 600 million, 700 billion people. Come on, 700 million people to pile into SHIB is a massive undertaking. Wouldn't you agree? And that there's not that much supply, so then all of these people have to divide what is left in circulation. And that's not the 589 trillion, guys, because we're already talking 53% of SHIB circulating supply being absorbed by the first 40 wallet holders. Okay, so you have to understand that concept. The first 40 wallet holders hold more than 53% of the total supply. Then you have 5 trillion being staked. So on top of that, you got 5 trillion being staked. So, and there's a bunch of SHIB missing that I don't know where it went to, but BlackRock and Robinhood bought it. They didn't sell any of it. It just disappeared. Okay. And yesterday I asked, where is it? I was hoping that I'd get some response saying that Robinhood took it off the exchanges. And that's exactly what they did. They took it off the exchanges. They're hiding 7 trillion SHIB from everybody. How do you know that? They were at 44 trillion before. I'm going to go look at that number for you because we like to, but prove it. Put your money where your mouth is. Exactly. You got to hold on to your integrity, right? Most important part. Okay, we're at 14 billion market cap. Not again, only one's looking at that. Okay, 44 trillion. Okay. Robinhood and BlackRock had 44 trillion. Now they have 39. They didn't sell any. They moved it, but they didn't sell any. So where's that $5 trillion? Where's that $5 trillion? Where's that 5 trillion SHIB? Okay. 38.38263 is Robinhood and BlackRock. There was 42 again. Each one of them, one was 42, the other was 40. So there's 2 and there's 5. So that's 7 trillion taken off the marketplace in the last 48 hours. So where did it go? And remember, this is not up to date. This is not accurate. Okay? So if someone says, oh, it's very accurate, this isn't very accurate at all. It's 24 to 48 hour delay, 36 hours, between 36 and 24 hour delay. So you got to keep that in mind with when it comes to CoinCarp. Okay, CoinCarp is your Ethereum backed wallet holders. So that's how I'm able to figure this out for you. And if you don't believe me, we'll go right in here. We'll go and share this link. Close this. We'll share this link, and we'll show you the staked. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, look at the market cap. Let's see. Okay, so we like to prove everything to you. There's nothing. Transparency is everything, right? So that's the number one key that we all share is make sure that you are aware of what's going on in the marketplace. And there's no, hey, numbers are the facts. These are the facts, and they are undisputed, right? We're going to be like A Few Good Men. 5 trillion, 69 billion, 933 million, 926,697. That's being staked. So when we did the top 40 wallet holders, we did not include the staked wallets, and we should, I guess. We don't like to do that because at any given time they can pull the money out and put it on an exchange. Does it mean that they're selling it? No. Does it mean that they're going to transfer it from a different exchange to a different exchange? Maybe. We just don't know. We don't like to speculate because speculation just ends up kicking us in the butt later on. But everybody should be aware of what SHIB can do for them. Every single person on the planet should have rights to it. They should have an understanding of what SHIB can do for them. If you don't have an understanding of what SHIB can do for you, please check out SHIB5050raffle.com. I'm going to say it again to you. If you don't understand what's going on with SHIB and you want more insight, please go on SHIB Worldwide 5050 Raffle. I cannot explain what is on there in the amount of time that I'm given. There's just no way. There's just so much money. There's so much information to cover. I can only share with you the bare bones of what the whole essential is. We're reducing circulating supply. We're adding wallet holders. If you're doing either one of those, you're adding value to SHIB. We're doing both of them. We're adding more wallet holders every single day. We are also reducing SHIB circulating supply every single day. With the raffle, we're going to be able to do it faster and better and more reliable than everything that you can see or imagine on the marketplace. That's why we're promoting the SHIB 50/50 raffle so much. But we need people to accept the fact that we can reduce the circling supply. And now, why would we host a raffle? I get this question a lot, so please pay attention. It's not that this is the only time I'm going to talk about it. This is the only time that you have to share the link with me or share why we do what we do. So the FAQ, okay, the FAQ on the raffle is everybody asks me, is it a hoax? I say no. And then they say it's not a hoax because you do get paid out and you do see the money come back into the SHIB community. It's a win-win situation. Now, why would we do this? Why would we continue to do this? It benefits every single person in SHIB. Isn't that a good thing? Isn't that a good thing? If we can benefit every single person on the planet that gets into SHIB, isn't that a good thing? Why would we stop doing that? Why would we only want to make a certain amount of money and then leave everybody in the dust? We made a promise on the raffle. Once we start this raffle and everybody buys in, we're giving you 2 to 3 years in it where we can get you down to between 1 and 2 billion SHIB left in circulating supply and roughly a price of around 38 pounds or 35 to 38 pounds, either one. So if we get close to 4 billion, 5 billion, and we're at that 38, we would say it's going to maintain that for 30 days. If it doesn't maintain that for 30 days, we continue to burn. Okay, it has to maintain that level for a whole month, 31 days. It has to maintain that value. So it has to maintain 38. If it's over, we don't care. As long as it stays above it for 30 days, then we hold on to it and we don't reduce anymore. After 30 days of continuously seeing gains over $38, we no longer host the raffle. And if we have an influx of our value of I'm going to be giving a lot of it back to the community in the form of burns because I don't need that much money, but we do need to help out our communities. We do need to put food on the people's tables if we're in dire straits. We shouldn't be because we already know how to get out of it with SHIB. The other countries around the world, you got to understand what leverage is and where that leverage can be used. Now, they're not going to use it as loans to give to people. What they're going to do is they're going to loan it between banking institutions. Hey, Jason, Shiba got. Thanks for coming, Jason. Woo! Good to see you, brother. Awesome. Yeah, SHIB got to be ready. You have to be ready. Absolutely, everybody has to be ready. But the thing is that you won't be prepared, Jason. You're not going to be prepared. If it jumped 10x tomorrow, you'd be like on cloud 9 instantly, and it's nowhere near your price target. Like nowhere near your price target. 10x doesn't mean a whole lot, but because you see a benefit in watching it grow, you would be ecstatic, saying, "Wow, this was a good choice," right? And then watching other people benefit from it and getting very excited would just make you even bigger and prouder. Be part of something that's so big that everybody would be like on fire. Like literally on fire. Everybody would be on cloud 9 if they got a 10x from that. And then you'd be like, yeah, that's 100x for me, but 10x for you. And you're like, they're talking up a storm. They're talking to their friends and family about it and driving people to it. As long as they're not selling it really quickly or someone's not selling it really quickly, you don't care at that point, right? Because what's happening is you'd see an influx of people start to pile into SHIB. They understand that reducing the circulating supply and more people coming in is reducing the amount that people can trade. Yeah, exactly. So like watching it fly right away is going to make you feel like this was a good choice. And that's the truth of it. Like for me, I've watched it go from 5 zeros, 8. Right now, I was dollar cost averaging in $25, $50, $100, $200, $300. I was averaging in, and then boom, it went. And then I tried to time it. Oh, forget it. I lost. I sold. What was it? 330? No, more than that. 100 million SHIB at 13. At 13, Jason. 100 million. You know what my chances of getting that money back are? None. Because I sold it way too early. And my exchange cut me off. Okay, so I was about to buy back in. I had to go change my password. The time I went and tried to change my password only took 15 minutes. It was at 12.75. It was going to 12.50. Okay, it was on its down cycle. I'm like, I'm going to be able to buy in. And then as soon as I was able to buy in, it took literally, it seemed like an eternity. It was already 16. Just like that. And it went 16, 18, 2000, 22, 28, 3000, 34, 38, 42. It's like unreal. Unreal. There's no chance of getting in. So what I did was I went and bought DOT. Yeah, I went and bought DOT. DOT has got issues. Just saying. They do hold a massive yield though. So that's one thing. And they probably will get back to $28 to $30 US. Yeah, exactly. 75,000, and they are over 101,000 today. So I think they're at 102, 103 right now. Let's take a good look. Did you see the videos, Jason? What'd you think? Are they informative enough? Like the last one has got errors. But I think you get the gist of it. I think I was catching it. Yeah. Were they good? Did you enjoy them? The last one was okay, but yeah, I had to do some intervention in there because it was wrong. Excellent. Excellent. Let's see where we are. Where are you, rotten youngster? No, that's the wrong one. That's wrong. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, Bitcoin 101,829. Here, I'll share the link with you, Jason. We'll do the count. You ready? Ready to do the count with me? All right. Let's start the count. The count is when we. Oh no, I lost it. You lost it. What do you mean you lost it? I'll have to go back into that later. Trying a different video too, but I can't seem to bring it up. Oh, don't tell me I erased it. Oh man, this is not good, Jason. This is not good. It's like backstabbing myself. Okay, we're gonna have to open up a new link. It's just that simple. Yeah, don't ask why. I sometimes it's I'm in the wrong train of thought, and I erased it by accident, and I have to go back in. So we have technical difficulties. Okay, we'll share the link. We'll do the count. Okay, so this one is brought to you by CoinMarketCap. Now, there's all kinds of exchanges. Each one of them have their own benefits. Robinhood, if you can get into Robinhood, they offer the lowest fees for trading SHIB than anyone right now. So Crypto.com cannot compete with them. Binance cannot compete with them. Even though they're trying, they can't compete with Robinhood. Robinhood holds that niche because they bought so much SHIB, and because of them buying so much SHIB, they're able to reduce the fees because they don't deal with Ethereum gas fees anymore. They buy it directly from you and they sell it directly to you. That makes sense to you? That's exactly what each of the exchanges have to do. So that's why I'm saying that SHIB is a ticking time bomb when it comes to taking off. It could happen just like that because each of these platforms cannot compete with Robinhood. So they're losing market cap to Robinhood right now because of this simple Simple, easy concept. You buy SHIB on a massive level, you sell it and buy it from the people that you're selling it and buying it from, so that you don't have to deal with Ethereum. The blockchain is absolutely decimated. So Ethereum wouldn't make any money off of SHIB, and they shouldn't, because SHIB should be on its own. Solana hasn't done it, which I am absolutely baffled why they haven't done it. And they would buy probably around 40 to 60 trillion SHIB just so that they would have to piss off Robinhood and BlackRock, because they're in what's the word? Huge competition with each other. Okay, and they don't like Ethereum. That's why they went in and they shortcut Ethereum on the gas fees, so their fees are lower for their exchanges. That's why their Bonk is doing so well. Pepe is doing so well because it's on Solana. It's not on Ethereum. So let's get into this count, shall we? BTC, Bitcoin, 102,026, $26.60. That's for BTC. Ethereum was at 3,700 just a couple of minutes ago. Now it's at 36.90.79. XRP. Anyone in XRP? $2.41. They have a deal signed with X for fees. So if you want to buy XRP, because they're going to deal with X directly, so that's their benefit. But it got delayed. Just so that you know, it got delayed. We don't know when it's going to get released, but that's why there's a big factor in there that was driving them forward. That's why they jumped so much. That's why, because anything with Elon Musk says something, usually boosts it. Okay, Solana, SOL, 218.51. BNB, 726.26. Doge, 39.32. Ooh, it's getting up there. 44.45 was its high this last year. 44.45 cents was its high. Cardano, ADA, $1.09. Another one that was on the radar. It was under 24, I believe. Now it's at 9. ADA. Tron, TRX, 27 cents. Avalanche, AVAX, 44.02. SUI, $5.08. Chainlink, number 13, Chainlink, 23.75. Ton coin, $5.76. Woo! Shiba Inu, our rock, our solid, our one that's going to start getting from underneath this umbrella of Bitcoin eventually. It's going to shoot through the roof if you're not paying attention. It is 2415 right now. Stellar, XLM, 44 cents. Polkadot, DOT, $7.76. Hebra or HBAR, 31 cents. Bitcoin Cash, BCH, 483.80. Uniswap, 1507. Woo! Uniswap makes a lot of money, guys. Because they're expensive. But usually other exchanges are competing with other exchanges that are not even close to what they charge. Pepe is 40207. Litecoin, LTC, 114.69. Hype, 25.37, number 23. 24. Leo gets $9.09. Well, they slipped a little. They were at 18.19 before. Now they're at 24. BitGet token. Okay, so BitGet also has an exchange. So they have also a token. They're at number 25, $6.24. Near Protocol, Near, NEAR, $5.99, up 20% over the week. Okay, Internet Computing is slipped to number 27, 12.21, but it's up 23% on the week. Remember when they were 9, right? Now they're at 12. Ether USDE. Don't talk about them because they are a stable coin. APT. Which song is that from, Jason? A drinking song, right? Every time you hear APT, you're supposed to drink. Oh, I don't know about you, but I don't think anyone's drinking with APT anymore. They got something. They got to come up with a different one because you would be stone cold drunk in less than an hour because of all the APTs that are out there. $10.27. Number 29. Number 30 is a what? Oh, is a stable coin. Number 31, AAVE, 341.33. Number 32 is MNT, $1.36. Render, number 33, $8.79. Number 34, 52 cents is Polygon or Matic. And number 35 is Crow at 16.18. Ethereum Classic ETC 28.65, number 36. And VET is number 37 at 52.45. 5 cents, guys. 5 cents. Number 38, we'll go to number 40. We'll go TAO 552.80. And Vitral. VIR TUAL $3.62. And number 40 OM $4.04. Woo! And there's your count. There's that count, Jason. That's awesome. I'm in the hood. That's right. We're in the hood. Okay. Tomorrow we'll wear our hoodies, okay? And we'll act like Robin Hood. No, we're not going to sing Henry VIII. Oh, God, no. That's enough of that ghost. Okay, so if we're not having fun, we're not talking. The whole idea is to make money. Absolutely. That's the only reason why we're here. No, we're here to build a community, make it stronger, make it better. Talk about everything about how we're going to make everything, put everybody back to work, right? Make sure that everybody has a chance to make as much money as humanly possible. Absolutely. By growing the community and watching us grow, not just as a community, but reducing the circling supply. With the SHIB 50/50 raffle unfolding, we should be able to see this just explode. And we'll get you to that $3.33 goal. I know once the SHIB 50/50 raffle starts, Jason, you'll be like, oh, no. $20. That's my bottom line. Because you'll just like, wait a second. The SHIB 50/50 raffle starting to sell tickets. Why the hell would I have such a low value? See, now you're talking, right? Now it's starting to unfold, right? You're understanding now that we're so undervalued. Before you're just like, just give me the $3.33. And then all of a sudden it's like, no, wait. We're reducing trillions of SHIB every month, or every 4 days or 5 days, there's a trillion SHIB being reduced. That's massive. That's like 1% of the supply is gone. And that's millions of dollars, literally millions of dollars being sent to the dead end wallets. And when you see that happening, you know for a fact within a year or a little bit of more than a year, you're going to see a supply that's under 20 trillion. And then you're going to be like, wow, this is really unfolding fast. Then you have organizations reducing the circling supply on massive scale. Prince, welcome to the channel. Woo! Big shout out to all my friends and family that come in and take part. Make sure you say a little something. Make sure you hit the like button. Here, all you can hit the like button because that's what we do. Make sure you, if you're new to the channel, make sure you give a thumbs up, give a big wave. Big shout out to everybody because we're here to make sure that you get educated in SHIB. That we hold nothing back. We're a very transparent group. We want everybody to learn from it and take advantage of it. So if someone tells you something else on a different channel, please don't share that with, like, I know I do. Luxide and myself, we talk about the amount of wallet holders that are coming in, and that is stripping the supply away from people. They don't understand that, but that's the truth of it. And you have to understand that, okay? So And reduction in SHIB circulating supply, absolutely. The reduction in SHIB circulating supply adds to the value, of course. But we want to see more and more people come together because we want to see everybody grow their wealth together. The more people that grow their wealth together, it makes you feel better. Because if you see banks taking over, you're not going to feel good about that. Be like, they already have money. Why would they? They're just stealing it from the rest of us, and then they're going to give it back to us, but we're going to pay 4 times more money for it. That's the bottom line. That's what they do. That's why they're banks, because they have that kind of inflow and circulation to do that. Once they catch on to it, it shouldn't take very long. I didn't think it was going to take 4 years, but hey, what do I know? Vladimir Buterin did it, and I thought right away that, wow, nobody caught on to it. Not a single soul caught on to it. That he used it to reduce his taxes, and he was given the supply to do it with. And he was afraid that the price was going to keep dropping, and he's going to have to pay more because he didn't have enough to write it off. But he did, because it was $6.7 billion worth of SHIB that he wrote off. Okay, that he didn't have to pay taxes on. And it was given to him. So that's like giving you a freebie, right? Oh, I got free coins, and he's got nothing to do with SHIB. I think there's a little fuddle-duddling going on in there, but what do I know? Because it sounds a little too convenient, if you know what I mean. All of a sudden, he's got enough SHIB to pay off his debts, and he gave away 500 trillion SHIB to the marketplace, and that gave him the $6.7 billion to pay off his debt. Okay, so I want you to think about that. That's what he did, and he didn't even understand what he just did because he never came back to it. It's like a kid with a new gun, and he doesn't shoot it; he just gives it away. Like, it's, wow, you didn't even shoot to see if it was any good or not. No, I just gave it away. Now it's worth $100 million. Well, that was a dumb idea. Right? Well, I didn't learn from that. I had to go make another one. That's the kind of attitude, right? When someone gives something away that has value, like the poor person that sold the Van Door, was it the Van Door chest? They bought it for $25 at a, where was it? Just on a yard sale. They bought it for $25 at a yard sale. They turned around and sold for $200,000. $200,000. Now, I know none of us want to get stuck with that, but look at me. I sold 100 million SHIB at 13, right? And then trying to regain that when you know darn well that it has to go back to 13. And I didn't have patience. I didn't think it'd ever go back to 13. It went to 12.88. I could have bought, if I held it, I would have been able to buy it back and be up that much more. But didn't happen for me. So I do have a mountain of SHIB, so I'm not saying anything. I do have a few DOT because of it, so I really can't say anything. And I did get $350 back from DOT just from the yield. So when you do a staking, you can stake it, and it gives you, so if you had I think I had $3,000 I put over into it, and then $325, $327 was it yesterday? I looked at it. I think it was $327. So $3,327. So I got $327 for holding it for 6 months, 7 months. So that's not bad. Like 10% back on your money. That's pretty damn good. In just 6 months. So just keep that in mind. Okay. So that's not bad. SHIB, you're going to be doing a lot better because what's going to happen is everybody wants to make money. There's not a single person, not a single soul on the planet doesn't want to make money. And SHIB is a guarantee to make you money because it's reducing your circulating supply. You're getting more wall holders coming in because everybody wants to make money. So what you have is a perfect storm. Everybody wants to make money. They just don't know where to invest it to make that money. But once they catch on that SHIB is the investment animal that they need because it's reducing circulating supply. And if I get enough people together and buy into SHIB because everybody wants to make money, it's a win-win situation. Everybody, the whole community benefits at the same time. Now, everybody doesn't benefit at the same time because everybody has different ins and different outs. They have planned. Um, but if you understand the concept of what's going on, then you have what we want is more people, not companies, not organizations, actual individuals coming in and buying up 1 million, 2 million, 3 million SHIB. They don't need any more than 3 to 4 million SHIB because at $4, $5, they're multimillionaire already. So that's the whole gist of it. So if we go out there, we buy $25,000, $30,000 worth of SHIB. There's nothing wrong with that, but you're taking one hell of a risk in a cryptocurrency, and it's not SHIB that you have a problem with; it's your exchanges you have a problem with. Can you trust them? And then you're always worrying: should I move it off of this exchange and put it into like a DeFi wallet? Then which DeFi wallet should I put it into? Is this one secure? And then your mind starts doing loop-de-loops on what is secure and what, like, a trust wallet is secure, but there's so many things wrong with the trust wallet that a lot of people just giving the wallet address. Sometimes they give too much information because they get security checks all the time. So, and it's fraud, right? People come in there and ask you for your keys, or they come in and ask you for your wallet address. Once you give your wallet address, can they steal your money out of it? They're not supposed to, but because they already have certain parameters on you, like your date of birth, they can get that information. So you gotta be careful with what you give out to people. And because you have so much invested and you're so paranoid about certain things, you're going to let things slip. That's the whole point of it. So that's why we say your risk tolerance should be like a lottery ticket. Whatever you invest in lottery tickets, that's what you invest in SHIB. It's not because of SHIB. Your problem isn't with SHIB. Your problem is with the exchanges that you deal with, right? Robinhood is really good because Robinhood has enough backing. They don't want to worry about it. Binance has enough backing they can worry about, but Binance is not cheap. Robinhood's really cheap, and Robinhood is in the UK and the US, where Binance is just in Europe and the UK and China and Russia. So the leniency that they have is a lot more, and Binance will eventually have to compete with Robinhood in order to stay on that market capitalization. Coin Gate.io, OKX, HTX, which isn't really relevant right now. They don't have enough SHIB to worry about. They did at one time. They had over, I think, 3 trillion. Now they only have 1.1 trillion. So, like, they're in that range where they're not fundamentally strong enough to hold any SHIB and move it back and forth. I'm sure that that's going to change as more and more people come into SHIB and drive the price of it through the roof. I mean, it's just a matter of time before we watch an explosion happen. You're going to see little explosions here and there? I don't know. That's the thing we don't like to predict. What are the things that we can say about SHIB that has more value than Bitcoin and gold? Because I talk about this in the website, okay? The things that drive SHIB better than gold is the fact that they're reducing circulating supply. So gold has what? Value. And it's had value for over centuries because everything is what can you do with gold? It's very conductive. It's soft, so you can't use it for anything other than collection, rings, putting it on circuit boards, but you only need to put a very thin layer for the conductivity. That's what we use for the RF boards. So if you have an RF board, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's radio frequency. So anything radio frequency, we have to use high concentrations of silver or tin, high concentrations of tin, just for the grounding, because what happens is we get a lot of feedback, and then you have to over exercise your caps on a board, which they don't like doing because it takes away from the surroundings. So they don't like doing that. So what they want to do is they want to do those heat sinks built into the boards. So there's traces, literally thick traces of grounds built into the circuit boards so that it prevents it from cross communication, if that makes any sense to you. Okay. Plus the heat that's generated from those is immense. So that's why they have to have those thicker traces. Because if you look at how long it takes to heat up a ground, it takes 3 times longer on an RF board to heat those up, and because they run so hot, that's why. But that's getting sidetracked from SHIB. SHIB's on a different scale altogether. But gold, that's the parameters of gold. SHIB is better than gold, but BTC is better than gold. But what's the difference between BTC and SHIB? BTC is always minting. Eventually, it's going to stop, and it'll have limited supply. No. It'll stop the supply. They don't have limited supply. Limited means that they are reducing. There is some sort of aspect in there that reduces its circulating supply. But right now, Bitcoin is minting. So it's making more supply until it gets to that 21 million Bitcoin. Then it's supposed to stop. Now, I don't know if it will or not. They might come up with a different parameter. Who knows? And then drive it to 25 million. And they can keep that halving going, where people are still trying to get to that 25 million, because 21 million, and that's the cutoff. So then it's limited, right? No, it's still straight. So it's limited supply when it gets to the 21 million. Right now, it's not, right? So please keep that in mind. There are people minting it on a daily basis. They're making money minting it. Now, SHIB doesn't have that problem. SHIB's got the other problem. Reducing circulating supply. More people that come in, that means that there's less supply because they're taking up that supply. They're holding on to that supply. Now, everybody has their different points where they want to cash out. Absolutely. Robinhood's definitely going to have one of those points, right? No. If they're smart, and I know they are, BlackRock and Robinhood will just accumulate because they want to control world markets. And how do you control world markets? Debt, guys. If you control the debt, you control the world. Okay? So with SHIB, that gives them that power. That's why we don't want one organization holding it, because if they hold it, they're going to hold the rest of the world at ransom. Okay? And they can do it easily, very easily, holding SHIB, because what they'll do is they'll buy it all and reduce it to nothing. Okay? They're holding on to 10 million SHIB, and then it becomes $100 million commodity. And then as soon as it becomes $100 million commodity, 20% of it's gone forever. That's how quickly things change overnight. And that would be world dominance. It would turn the fiat currency into a credit system like that. Just like that. And that's what we don't want, because that means poverty everywhere in the world. That's the truth of it. That's what we don't want. And that's what SHIB can do for everybody. It's powerful that it can do this for everybody in the world, but it can also be used against us. And that's the whole purpose of bringing everybody together as soon as possible, so that everybody has a chance to get it before that happens. Because the banks will do it. Now, I don't know which banks will do it. Talked about in the Bible. So if you know anything about the Bible, you already know that evil corrupts absolute. Absolute power corrupts absolute. So you have to understand that concept, right? So that's why we want everybody to get into SHIB, so that no one person can take it over. That's the whole purpose of it, right? And we only have 1.5 million wallet holders. That's scary. So that's where we want that 50 billion, 100 billion, 1 billion people invested. Even though those are going to be mostly companies and organizations, at least it's not held by one organization or two organizations or three or four organizations, like what happened in the dirty 30s with the three banks causing the collapse of the U.S. economy. And then that created a worldwide economy collapse. We don't want that, right? That's the whole purpose of that. So it stops that from accelerating. So that's what the SHIB 50/50 raffle will be about, because it would drive in more, as people are starting to see that it's actually making them 10, 20%, 30% a day on their returns. It would be that massive. And that's how we want them to look at SHIB. And that's how we want to be able to progress the SHIB 50/50 raffle to the world. Even though we don't like it, because it is reducing the circulating supply really fast as we are gaining more and more wall holders, this is the actual targeting that we want to do, because no one wants to be sitting waiting years to see their amount grow exponentially. We want to see it grow today. We want to see it take off today, right? That's the whole purpose of it. Why wait when you can have it tomorrow, kind of thing? So that's why we want the raffle. That's why we want everybody to get together and talk about the raffle. because that will drive in more people. And we're gonna say that good night, guys. I'm finding that I'm doing all the talking. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. You ever get sick and tired of your own voice? Yes, and this is one of them. I don't have a great voice. I don't have a great singing voice. I'm sorry. I got my wife to vouch for me for that one, and she's made lots of silly videos with me singing, which is ridiculous. But I'm your host, Will. I'm glad that we all had a chance to chat and had a great time and share a little something, or nothing, depending on how you look at it. Hopefully, we didn't get off topic too much. I know I got a little bit off topic with the RF boards, but yeah, that was all about gold, by the way. If anyone was wondering what that got sidetracked, that was about gold. Yes, gold. They're finding it every single day. That's why it's different from SHIB and BTC. BTC is limited. It is minting it, but it's minting it very, very small amounts. SHIB is reducing it in small amounts right now. So, but we're making headways with the amount of people coming in. And it hasn't really exploded the way it should, but that's okay. As long as we got more and more people coming in, we understand. It takes time. I just hope that no one gets left behind. That's all. Because no one deserves to get left behind, especially when you know for a fact that the education's there. And having very little people come in and see the SHIB Worldwide 5050raffle.com website. Yeah, does it weigh on me? No, it weighs. What it is I know how Jesus felt when he was among his people, among the people, and it seemed like he couldn't make any headways, and he's afraid that his message would not get heard by the world, and that's where I'm at. I think I'm just have that fear that we're not going to get to the world, that no one's going to hear us, and that's sad, right? That's I understand that you might have reservations where you want to buy as much SHIB as you can right now because it's so low. The price is ridiculously low, and that makes sense. But you're also here to grow your wealth. So in order for you to grow your wealth, you have to have more people come in and buy. And if you sell it, you're bringing people in to sell it. That's fine, right? That's the name of the game. No. That's the name of the game for everything else. Okay, because you'll get left behind. You're going to be the one that gets left behind. You sell it too early, and you be like me with my 100 million, and then you're like, okay, I got to put it into something else. But that something else has you're dependent on you're dependent on their development team doing right by it. So, and they don't always do right. They were thinking about cutting the dividend, get a little of this by half, and then using that money to put towards a game that may or may not work. So the chances of that game working, slim to none. Okay. Then they'd have to go out and mint more tokens, drive the price down even further to offset what they spent on the game development if the game didn't fly within the first little while. Most games don't work. Okay, just to let you know, it's a one-off kind of scenario. Everybody that's growing up now, most of the kids are into other development games, so they're not into the same games we were into when we were growing up. And those kids, my son doesn't is into Xbox and PlayStation, and now he's into computer games. So you understand where that's going. Everybody thinks that they're going to be the next World of Warcraft. The problem is with World of Warcraft was it was great for its time, and then it lost its attributes once certain aspects of it fell apart, as we all know. GameStop went above and beyond because what they did was they're actually smart. They were the only ones that was lending games out to people. They had they had renting, they had buying, and then they had resale. And what they're buying was they'd buy your disc for in-store credit, which was amazingly a phenomenon, right? So you didn't get cash back, you got in-store credit. So that credit was only worth $20. You paid $65 for that game. They gave you $20. Wow. In only 3 months, because it only had 6 levels to it. So you think about it, that's a 40%, no, 140% deduction, right? So like you took a big cut on it. If you rented it, you could rent it for 2 days and you had to give it back, but it was a used game. So some of those games didn't work because you had to have codes, and those codes were already used from the owner that they never told the business owner. So you only got 3 or 4 levels with it when it had 28 levels to begin with. So like for GameStop, it was revolutionary because everybody that was gaming were all the kids, and they had no concept of it because they would play it and then return it and say it only has 3 or 4 levels to this game. And then the guy goes, "Oh yeah, right, forgot that it has to have a code." Right, and then you give them that code? No, because we don't have that code for the PlayStation, for the players that rent out the games. So then they couldn't give you the store credit back for renting the game. What they did was they gave you a new game that's coming out. They'd give you dibs on that new game coming out. You know, you had to pay full price for it, but at least you got the new game. So before it went on the marketplace. So you get the first 20 or 30 new coming out. Like I said, they would help you drive that market cap out. This is what we have to do with the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 raffle. The kind of concept, except that we don't rent out SHIB yet. We don't rent it out yet, but I'm pretty sure that it'll come out soon enough with hedging, as everybody catches on to the hedging phenomenon that will happen in SHIB. Anyway, I'm Will, your host. Thank you so much for coming, and make sure you participate in cheering us on, because we did reduce SHIB circulating supply. We did add to the wallet holders. So without further ado, we're going to cut it short or long, depending on how you look at it. And thank you so much for everybody coming in. We're going to be massive shout out to Rowena, massive shout out to Wena, massive shout out to Jason Cox. Woo! Get well, brother. Take good care of yourself. Big shout out to Prince, marketing director, my trustee. Thank you so much for coming. Woo! Thanks, Leah. Thanks, Gabriel. Thanks, Dong. Thanks, Jason, my brother. Thanks, Ethan, my son. Thanks, Babe's channel. And we're gonna rock you out. We're gonna rock you out. Let's rock you. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place, singing, "We will, we will." The music, cut the music. Yes, that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Thanks for coming, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. And we're rocking you out. We're just dancing out. Who dances like this? Oh, yeah, Trump. Hey, Prince. Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Remember, SHIB in theory should never go down. If you're always cutting the supply and bringing in more people, it should never go down, right? Exactly. It's way too cheap to sell it. Extremely too cheap. But people are people. We're rocking it. All right, guys. Peace. Jesus loves you. God bless every one of you. Take good care of yourselves. Wealth and health. Live long and prosper, everyone. Cheers.